Did you know that according to a survey conducted by McKinsey Health, women show more signs of exhaustion than men? Let me take it just a little bit further. McKinsey Health Institute did a survey across 30 countries and found that 40%, 46% of women reported symptoms of exhaustion compared to 38% of men. This underscores the disproportionate impact exhaustion has on women. Hey, beautiful souls. Hey, guess what? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you're watching this live or you're catching the replay, I am so grateful that you're taking a few minutes of your time to spend with me today. I want you to just take a moment right now. And if you are able to, just close your eyes, breathe in, and exhale deeply. Just release because these few moments, they are your time. Let me know where you're watching from. Drop a hello in the comments. Say, hey, girl. Say hi. Say what's going on. And if something resonates with you, be sure to let me know in the comments because I love having dialogues, not necessarily monologues. Now, if you've been following my social media pages, you will know that we are in the countdown to Restore Her Women's Retreat. And for the next few weeks, I am going to be showing up live, talking to various types of women because I know exactly what it is to be showing up strong on the outside, but secretly unraveling on the inside. And many of us do that. Many of us have the pretty faces and we're dressed really, really well and we look like all is well on the outside, yet we are struggling on the inside. So I want to share a story with you that I haven't necessarily shared publicly like not in all details publicly have I shared this, right? And so it was one of those weeks where everything hit me at once. I mean, I had client calls, I was prepping for speaking engagements, my cancer support group had meetings and other events, I was running errands for the house, and so much more. And to be honest with you, I was tired, sis. But I pushed through. I told myself, girl, you've got this. You can get through this week. And I don't know, but hands up if you've ever had an experience like that where you say, hey, this is a lot, but I just have to push through because women, that is what we do. And so there I was walking out my house, locking the house door, jumping into my green Jeep, turning the Jeep on, pulling out of my driveway, turning left to the T junction, where I took another left. And as I was approaching the T junction, I was on a phone call with one of my close friends, and we were on video call. So I'd actually mounted the cell phone in the cell phone mount, so she and I could continue having this video call as I left the house. And as I approached that second T junction, still in my neighborhood, something happened that I never expected to happen. Could you believe that I literally blacked out while driving? Literally blacked out while driving. And when I came to, I heard all of this screaming, Quessa, Quessa, Quessa. And I'm like, what's going on? And my friend was like, girl, you blacked out. And praise be to God, my foot was on the brakes because I was coming into that T junction. And I don't know how long I was out for. It might have been seconds, it might have been a minute. I do not know. But all I knew was I was shaken up as a result of that experience. I ended up having to spend an entire day in the emergency room as a result of that experience. I ended up worrying my husband, frightening my husband, actually. I don't think I've ever seen him so frightened. I frightened my children, my family, my friends. And more than that, I scared myself. Like I was literally scared because I blacking out is not something that has ever happened to me. And I'd been running on empty for so long, convincing myself that I was fine, that I could do it, that, there were so many responsibilities and so much going on that I could keep pushing through, pushing through, pushing through until I could take a break. But my body said, enough is enough. You are not fine, and we're going to stop now. Can you relate to this? Have you ever been so tired that your body started shutting down on you? Like, drop a comment in the chat, say yes. Let me know if any of this is like hitting home to you, because women, this is something that we do. And so let's talk about this and where this actually stems from. Because we live in a world that praises the woman who does it all. This is the woman who is always available, always producing, always pushing. This is the woman who everybody could come to because they know she'll get it done. This is the woman who will sacrifice herself so that other people could have, so that she could serve and assist other people. But no one tells you what happens to you when the going and the doing never stops. Nobody celebrates the woman who chooses to rest before she breaks. When was the last time that you really rested without guilt, without feeling bad that you were having downtime? And I'm not just talking about a quick nap. I'm not just going on vacation, running around shopping and still answering emails. I'm talking about a real rest, the soul level type of rest where you feel refreshed and rejuvenated. When was the last time you had that? And then let me ask you another question, sis. Who depends on you? Let me know in the comments. Seriously, I want to know. Is it your kids? Is it your husband or your spouse or your partner? Is it your team at work? Is it your church? Is it your community? Like, who's really depending on you? Because the more people who depend on you, the more important it is for you to be whole, for you to be able to serve them. But in order to do that without resentment and bitterness and overwhelming and feeling exhausted, you really have to take care of you. And that is what I learned last year. As a matter of fact, it was last year, June. I remember it so vividly. It was the week before our cancer group's walk. I remember it so vividly. And it's sad that in all the doing, and going, and thinking that I was fine, I missed many of the red flags that said, sis, you need to take a break. Now, guess what? I had been taking short breaks. There were 4-day weekends or 4-day trips. It just was not the type of rest that rejuvenated me. And for that reason, I created the Restore Retreat and the Thrive Retreat. They were born because of moments like the one that I experienced sitting in my car, blacked out with my foot on the brakes. Praise God that I did not cross that junction and run into a neighbor down the street's yard. I created retreats because I recognized that I needed to be poured into. I needed rest. I needed space to breathe. I needed space to be. I needed space to be responsibility free, where I could focus just on me. And that's why I created those two retreats. These retreats are for high functioning yet tired women. It's for the woman who is first to say, yes, I can get it done, and last to refill her own cup. It's for the woman who feels guilty, guilty about taking a break from the kids, from her spouse, from household responsibilities, from her career. This is for the woman who feels that everything and everybody falls on her. Her shoulders are heavy from the load that she is carrying. It's for the women who are respected and who are successful and publicly look okay, but privately falling apart. When you come to restore her, I promise you, we allow you to take the cape off. You don't have to be superwoman. We serve you. You don't even get to move a plate off the table. You don't get to move a teacup off the table. You don't get to do anything that reminds you of work, because my team fully serves the women who attend these retreats. We've got workshops, yes, but we've also got quiet space. We are very intentional about not cramming our retreats with so much because we want to fuel you, but we also want to make sure that you have time for quiet, for rest, for rejuvenation, for journaling, to sit by the beach, to sit by the pool, to enjoy the hot tub. There are so many amenities where we're staying that we want you to have that quiet time. We want to make sure that there are no responsibilities, no demands, just sacred healing space that you deserve. We've got bonding, sisterhood bonding, but we also have boundaries. And that's why every single woman at this retreat has her own private bedroom and bathroom. Sis, you don't have to share a bathroom with anyone. There are no kids following you to the bathroom. There's nobody else stuff cluttering the bathroom. You have your own private room where there's quiet, there's no conversation, there are no double beds. This is your space, and that is a boundary for you. We've got luxurious lodging, we've got catered meals, and we've got pieces. Because that is exactly what I needed when I was missing all of the signs at burnout. And let me tell you something. And if you look at the reviews from the ladies who attended the last retreat, they left with more than just rest. They left with clarity, with joy, and a new commitment to themselves. So I'm asking you today, what would your life look like if you just stop trying to prove your worth and just allowed yourself to rest? You were born worthy, sis. You don't have to prove that. Your title, the amount of things that you can do, the busyness is not tied to your worth. Your worth is already established in Christ, the Creator, who knew you before you were born, who formed you, and who knows exactly what your purpose is on this earth. And sometimes we are so busy doing. We're not spending enough time listening to be guided by the one who created us for this life. And sis, I want you to know that you deserve to be poured into. And I invite you, seriously, to let me and my team serve you. You don't have to be like me. As a matter of fact, smart people learn from the mistakes of others. Don't wait for a breakdown to take a break. You don't have to reach rock bottom before choosing restoration. This retreat, this isn't just about luxury. This isn't just about sisterhood. This isn't just about camaraderie. This retreat is actually a lifeline. So if a space like that is something that you know that you need, go ahead and click the registration link. There are payment plans available. And I heard somebody say that, oh, $1,600 is a lot for a retreat. And I don't shy about sharing my prices because I'm not running any gimmicks at all. I am upfront about all of my pricing. And so $1,600, in my opinion, is undervaluing this retreat. $1,600. If you pay in full, is a $200 discount. If you choose a payment plan, it's $1,600. Pay in full is $1,400. But here's what you get for that. You get 3 nights accommodations in Paradise Island, Bahamas. Not only do you get 3 nights accommodations, you get meals for every single day that you're there. You get dinner on Thursday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Friday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Saturday, and you get brunch on Sunday. There are a bunch of additional add ons that I can't even share with you because we want to, when you come, we want that experience to just overwhelm you. So there are a lot of add ons that we actually have as well to make sure that you experience peace and just to be able to hear yourself and feel loved. So if that investment sounds like it's too much for you, I don't know what to tell you because $1,400 or $1,600 is a small investment in you. Now, y'all know we blow that. We blow that on birthday parties. We blow that on clothing. We blow that on trips just doing nothing. And those things may give us temporary fills, but they won't satisfy that void that's inside of us that we keep spending money on trying to heal. In this space, your investment is going to give you return after return after return. So consider being in this space. I know that space is limited because we want an intimate setting. Again, that's not a gimmick. We set aside 12 spaces for women because we want to have an intimate environment for women. And we have had some women who've already secured their spaces. So I'm encouraging you to secure your space. Now I'll be back again soon live talking to another type of woman. The woman who gives everything to others and leave nothing for herself. Because this space is one that you deserve to be in. But for today, just know this. You don't have to keep running on fumes, sis. You can choose rest. Know that I love you and I'll see you soon on another live. But more importantly than that, I hope to see you soon at the retreat, which is June 5th to the 8th, right here in Nassau, Bahamas. So you don't even have to buy a ticket. Right here in Nassau, Bahamas. I look forward to seeing you in that space. As always, I'm Coach DuQuesa, and I look forward to serving you, to refilling you, to rejuvenating you, along with the wonderful retreat coaches who are joining me to make sure that you experience your breakthrough. God bless you.